Welcome, Legends fan. It's your boy Beaky here once again with another deck showcase from the community. This deck's definitely something different. It is a PvE deck, and I love the concept of player versus environment decks in Legends, especially with more expansions coming out like the Heroes of Skyrim on the 29th of this month. What you guys are seeing right here is Master difficult in the Brotherhood storyline. And I mean, Master is hard. It is very hard. And I really took a hard, long look at myself like, I can't beat the final boss without some help. So I went over to Legends deck and I found this deck right here that was specifically made by a guy named Hybrid, and he put together what I say is probably one of the nicest Master decks I've seen so far. Compared to everything else out there, it only has 2 upvotes, and I think that needs to change. When the community members out there make a really nice and interesting deck, I think it's about time we highlight that. His basic concept right here was pretty darn well put together. This opponent's going to be constantly, just constantly freaking throwing out heavy and strong creatures, legendaries, high defense, high attack, things like Bone Colossus that summon the whole entire lane. And the thing you're going to need to do is try to take these out and use the ability as fast as possible to gain some extra magicka while the Night Mother's Protector is here to help you out. Because by turn 10, the whole entire map changes because he's going to automatically use one card that's going to destroy his daughter. So what you're going to need to do here, guys, is constantly go ahead and use lethal and take out as many of the creatures on the field as possible and get advantage. But as you guys have seen, my opponent definitely has some creatures that make it kind of hard. And then later in the game, you're going to have to try to gain some health back from using some of the drained creatures you have in this deck. So now we're here with only 5 magicka. Not much we could really do, and I'm going to have to take all this damage. The reason I put him in the left lane is so that if I need to, I can use Shadow Swift, moving him into the right lane on the following turn, get some health back, and probably get a free draw of a card. And then the turn 10, we already know what my opponent's going to do, so we can work with that as well. I got lucky right there, really lucky I must say, by getting that Prophecy Spider, but that is part of this deck. The opponent went ahead, the Hybrid went ahead and added it to the deck build, and it really did work out right there very well for me. So right here we have Astrid. I thought this was a good move for me personally. Put it in the right lane. I could have put it in the left lane to take care of that regeneration creature, but I wanted to just get rid of the right lane as much as possible and keep Astrid around because she's going to be able to give me those 0 cost complete contracts, which will allow me to summon more monsters as the turns go on. So 2 right there. I'm getting some bonus magicka right now, but on the next turn I already know for a fact I'm going to lose all that magicka, so it's not even going to be all that great that I have it. Because look, we're going to end the turn and we know for 100% fact what my opponent's gonna do. Bam, boom, kills his own damn daughter. What a bastard. What a bastard. How dare he. But it's all good because so far, in other matches I've faced, by the time that happens, I'm in a really bad situation. But this deck so far has been working out quite well. My hand's not looking too bad right now. I have a fairly flexible amount of things I could do, and I definitely have the complete contract, so I'm about to be able to play to help me out. And then getting the finish off definitely did not feel bad as well. So I'm going to go here, get a complete contract, finish off on the left side, break my Ring of Magicka, put out Night Shadow in the right side just so that my opponent doesn't throw out something too strong and like instantly kills it or whatever it might be. But I'm definitely wanted to gain some health back. Obviously, I can't get any more rune breaks. And I was actually surprised that the AI put in the left lane these creatures, but I guess he's trying to go for the instant lethal. I don't kind of mind that. But then I get the Viper, which is another lethal creature that was added into this deck. Hit for face for gain back 6 health. Throw out the Viper, take care of the guard. And then in this sense right here, the best thing I could do right now is put some defense over here in the left side. I'm going to actually use those completed contracts. I could have saved it for the red, the red Baron. I can't say that card's name, but the 9 cost card. Could have saved it for that, but I felt like I needed to get more monsters or on the field, because I was like, no, I put more monsters. I just want to have more monsters on the field for more options in this sense. That's what I really wanted to do, and it actually worked out quite well getting Slot Leviathan at that particular moment. My opponent's just going to attack for face. Then I can put daggers onto my Fighters Guild, my Thieves Guild Recruit, which will work out really well right here. I was kind of mad seeing that pretty strong monster in the right lane, so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to try to take care of that somehow, some way, because now I'm going to lose my pretty strong monster this time. But I get kind of lucky with Giant Snake, which saves my ass. This was complete luck. It's just good thing I got that card right there, because if I didn't, I would have lost my ability to gain back health. But this is all attributed to the way this deck was made because of Hybrid. He put together a really good PvE deck, and I really wanted to shout this deck out because I'm going to be linking it in the description because I think it's really put together and it deserves more than 2 upvotes. It definitely does. Especially for Master Difficulty. If you guys have not played through Master Difficulty of the Brotherhood story mode, you really should, because there are some crazy lane conditions. There are some crazy ass scenarios where you have to play with decks that are not, you didn't construct, and it's just, sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes it really does get hard. So in this situation right here is where I started to feel like, okay, I might actually be able to do a comeback. My opponent's running out of cards right now, but then boom, 2 Ice Wraths. So as you guys know, with Ice Wraths, every single turn he's going to go ahead and gain 2 cards that he could send directly to my face and draw 2 cards at the same exact time. So I was kind of feeling a little worried right here. I was like, ah, god damn it. That might be a really bad move. But as we also could think about it, because even the maker of the deck, Hybrid, said himself, one of the strategies with his personal way he's doing the deck is that you could actually go about it this way, where you're going to try to actually gain not gain the bill, you're going to make your opponent run out of cards, because the AI does not have a 50 card deck, and with that you might be able to take advantage of that and make them run out of deck before they win the match. So right here I'm going to put the dagger, boom, and keep it rolling. So now we have the ability to take out some monsters with that lethal in the left lane, which I definitely will take, which my opponent, being the AI, definitely will just go to do it. Like, I don't know, sometimes the AI makes some moves that I'm like, that's kind of interesting. Like, I would have played Iron in the left lane. That's what I would have did in this situation right here, but hey, I ain't the AI, so just let it be. Either way, it's Viper to the face right there, put Khajiit in the left lane. As I am feeling like the AI is going to have some prophecy cards in his deck, I didn't really want to go ahead and do anything that was going to break a rune on that specific turn. So I wanted to just wait a second before I went ahead and attack until I had a chance to see if Khajiit could actually get to 8-8. I thought that was kind of the better way to run that match. Sorry about my little nephew coming in right there. I'll talk to him after the fact. Anyways, if you guys want to see some fun videos with us playing Mario Kart and other like Nintendo Switch games, I have it on my main channel, which is an Untitled Game Show. So he's probably coming in to want to see if he could borrow the Switch and play. Here. There you go. Alright, yeah, you can sit down, you can play. Sit down, you can play right there. Alright, so sorry for the distraction, but hey, life happens, family happens. So, right here I'm going to get silence on the Khajiit because it's the strongest creature on the board, because that's just how the AI usually works. I have the guard, so I'm going to put the guard up in the right lane. Now my opponent's definitely going to be able to regenerate the 6 health at this point, but I feel like I just have enough damage on the field as it is. I don't think he has another Iron Archnaut. I can't say the name of that card right anyways, but I don't think he has another one in the deck. So I was going to say I'm just going to go pure to face. I just don't feel like he's going to be putting enough monsters on the field to really stop me from winning this match. And with that, we're just going to go for the victory right here, and that's basically the end of it. Really well put together deck Hybrid. I'm definitely going to be giving you an upvote. I think it was a really nice move. What you did was setting this deck up by putting all the lethal creatures out there early on, and then try to go for health gain later on in the game to stay up against a lot of these really, really dangerous. I mean, some of these cards are just deadly. Just look at... You just had such a good opponent. And he started off with so much more magicka than me. So much more. I want to know if anybody was able to beat this boss before turn 10. Has anybody done that? That would have been really impressive to me. Anyways, this is Beaky here with the Untitled Game Show. Link in the description to the full deck list, and go upvoting him on Legends-Deck. And he does a good explanation of how the deck should be run anyways. Till next time, peace the heck out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I finally got this title. Like, I really mean, I played through Master Mode a while ago. I got as far as the last boss, and my decks I was putting together, I was not thinking to myself to, like, put a deck together to beat it. I just wasn't getting it together correctly. Anyways, if somebody doesn't want to get spoiled on the end of that story, I'm going to end out the video right now. Peace!